Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Now, today's video is not going to be about the Inghams. It is not going to be about Big Brother, but it's going to be about Katie Price, aka Jordan from back in the 90s. I'm a real 90s girl. There's only really a few years difference in age between Jordan, Katie Price and I. So anyway, I used to actually be, I wouldn't say I was a fan of Katie Price, but I did quite like her. I kind of respected her from the fact that she went from being a glamour model, you know, a girl who basically gets her, you know what's out, to actually creating quite a successful business empire and being an entrepreneur, so to speak. But oh my gosh, in the recent years, I mean, we've all seen the fall and the demise of Katie Price, unfortunately. As we all know now, she's facing bankruptcy. I believe now she has a couple of months to get her finances in order, and I have the feeling it's not going to work out and that she is going to go bankrupt. That's my opinion, I don't know. But I've seen some reports over the last couple of days and I've been watching them, and I wanted to talk to you all about them regarding her partying in Mallorca, not getting in touch with her children who are going back to school after the summer break. I believe even one of them, I think it's Princess, I could be wrong, is starting secondary school.
Right, here we go, first day of high school. I cannot believe it. Ems is driving, sorry, she's very concentrating. Very concentrating?
Yeah, we're going to school.
Oh my gosh, first day, guys. Junior starts his drama scholarship.
Yep.
Both of them are going to secondary school today. I'm not getting.
What?
I'm not getting. Yeah, okay. Bye.
And she hasn't got in contact with either of the fathers because she has been in Mallorca with another new boyfriend. She now has another new boyfriend called Alex. I think it's Alex Addison or something like that. So she was with somebody called Chris for a little while. He was on her reality show. I haven't watched her reality show at all. I don't even know what channel it's on. The ones I tend to watch tend to be on ITVB, but I just haven't seen it. I just haven't. And she is now no longer with him because allegedly he has been talking to friends about intimate relations between them both, so she got rid. That's what's all being said out there anyway. But behind his back, she was allegedly seen smooching, or I don't know, going out on dates or you know what, with a guy called Alex, who apparently he's quite wealthy. He's 25 years old. I believe the other guy, Chris, was in his a couple of years older. I believe he was 27. Katie Price is 40. I actually have no problem whatsoever with the fact that she's going out with somebody younger. Doesn't bother me at all. I think if she likes somebody younger, you like somebody younger. I don't see it as a big deal. But the problem I see is that she's repeating the same pattern, and I do find it so irresponsible from somebody who once had, they're saying, a £45 million empire going bankrupt. If you're gonna, you know, waste your money on stuff, if you've got no responsibilities and no kids, hasn't she got 5? Is it 4 or 5? I'll be honest with you, I can't keep up. Then, if you have no responsibilities and it's just yourself you're looking after, do whatever you want. But you've got kids, and she was so lucky to be in that position to put away, she could have put away for her kids' future. Because don't you remember from back in the day, whenever there was her and Peter Andre, they had their own show, didn't they? Or they were on stuff together, and she always used to throw out to him, well, I'm the one who makes the money, I'm the one who makes the money, I'm the one who brings in the money. Well, how the tables have turned. Don't get me wrong, I do feel sorry for her with regards to her mother. I mean, she found out she was with Kieran Hayler, who has been, gosh, and he's admitted himself cheating on her several times behind her back.
Everybody for liking my Instagram pics, commenting on all the fun things I've been doing with the kids. They go back to school tomorrow, so I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one saying, yes, back to school. So if your kids are back to school tomorrow, enjoy your last evening, and I am going to label the kids' uniform. Get in. She
should have got rid of him long ago. Bad news. But she's always going for the same type of person, always a lot younger, and they always seem to be fame hungry. And she always says, oh no, they're not fame hungry, they're always fame hungry. But what annoys me, like I said, is that if she wants to waste her money, she's got no responsibilities, that's fine. But like I said, she's got all these kids she could have put away for their future, and they could have been really, really set up and given them a good start in adult life, you know. And I feel that she's just wasted all of that, and that makes me angry because she had such an opportunity there to sort of set her kids up, and she's just been, in my eyes, selfish, wasted it on, from what they're saying, splashing out on boyfriends and holidays. Lately, all we've seen of her in the papers is on holiday. Before it was with Chris, she was having, I think, pictures taken, was it maybe for a calendar or something? Oh, I just don't even know nowadays. And obviously there's going to be people who buy her calendar. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be people who buy her calendar. But I just feel that she's really trying so hard. And the thing is now, like I said, she's a similar age to me. You've got to know when to kind of... Her audience will have grown up with her. So she's got to change her attitude, she's got to market herself differently, and she's got to do different things, because the people who liked her back in the 90s, they're not going to be in their sort of 20s anymore. They could be in their 30s and 40s. So she's got to, you know, she's got to evolve, so to speak, with her audience. And I believe she's not doing that. She's trying to do all the same things she did in the 90s. She's obviously had set up loads and loads of paparazzi shots. She had loads done with Chris, of them canoodling, and oh, it just makes me feel, it makes me feel really cringeworthy and a bit sick thinking about it, actually, because it's a shame, because I don't dislike her, but I just feel that she obviously has some serious problems at the minute. And I remember she used to say that her brother was the person who looked after all of her finances, but you have to remember, they are her finances at the end of the day, and if she wants to spend her money, he can't stop her. But she's apparently wasted her money on hair extensions, like paying thousands of pounds, makeup and beauty treatments, plastic surgery, holidays, gifts on many of her men. But I just feel she's making the same mistake over and over and over. So she was with this, obviously she was married to Kieran, no longer together, they're going through the process of a divorce, I believe. Chris, she was with somebody called Chris. He actually lived in Ashford in Kent, and I believe he was into his personal fitness and all that kind of stuff. She wasn't with him for very long, not very long at all. And like I said, apparently he put a post out on Instagram saying that they both wanted different things, and it kind of gave you the impression that he was the one that finished it. So what they're actually saying is it was Katie who put an end to it, not Chris. I think that's a good thing to do that she's done. But however, she was apparently, allegedly, behind his back seeing another guy called Alex. He's 25 years old, and I believe he's an entrepreneur and he has his own money, and she's going to probably say again, he's not after my money, he's not after fame, he's got his own money. We will see about that, won't we? I hope for her sake that he's not. But what has made me so angry is the fact that she, last night, is apparently she got home from her holidays. I think she was on a hen do or something like that, and I'm actually hoping while she was out there she was actually working, because she needs to be getting her finances in order. Like I said, she's obviously set up some paparazzi shots. She will not be making half the money she used to make on those, but she hasn't got in touch with her children when they started the new school year. Obviously the school year starts in September, and she has not got in touch with any of them. She didn't get in touch with Jet, Bunny, Princess, and Junior. I just find this so sad. And what they are saying is that she allegedly lost her phone for a while, which is why she couldn't get in touch with them. However, there is video evidence of her at the airport. I believe it's Gatwick Airport. She's got her phone in her hand, so I don't believe that at all. She has recently as well admitted that she had a bit of a downward spiral with partying and doing illegal substances and things like that. I just hope she's getting her act together, but from what we're seeing, from what we're being told out there in the press, she actually doesn't seem to be. And Peter Andre has allegedly as well come out and said that he's not going to let the kids, Junior and Princess, see the new boyfriend. I think that's fair enough, because what kind of example does it set? introducing your children to all of these different partners, because they could get attached to him and then he's gone, and it's just not providing a stable home life in my opinion. But I feel that her not getting in touch with her kids, apparently Kieran Hayler tried to FaceTime her, I think it was 2 or 3 times, she didn't pick up. I'm not too sure about the Junior and Princess situation. I know that the kids are actually living with Peter Andre at the minute and Emily, because they're obviously very, very stable, but got a stable home life there. And he was quite emotional, I believe, on his he put, I think it was an Instagram or Snapchat, about dropping him off at school, or it was Emily, I can't remember, but he was quite emotional. And I like Peter Andre, I do, but the thing is, I just hope Katie can get her act together. But in a minute, she's not looking good. She just isn't giving her, the impression we're getting of her is just so bad. I get the impression is she having a crisis, do you think? I don't know what's going on with her. I do feel, obviously she loves her kids, and I've got no doubt in my mind that she is a good mum. However, I do think she's got some problems going on at the minute, and there is no excuse to not get in touch with your kids on their first day of school. If I was lucky enough to have children, and if I was in Katie Price's shoes, for one, I would have made sure that I'd set aside money for their future, but not just that, I would have always got in touch with them. Say she had work commitments abroad or doing this and that, she should always set time aside to say, you know, wish them luck and say they're going to have a good day. But what was she doing? She was in Mallorca partying. It's just no excuse in my opinion. No excuse at all. And as I said, it's such a shame, because I don't hate the woman. I don't at all. But I do believe she's going to go bankrupt, and I do believe this relationship with this Alex is not going to last. He's 25 years old, she's 40. But which is quite a large age gap, but when you get older it seems less, if that makes sense. That's how it seems to me. I don't think there's the problem there. However, seeing the pictures of her once with Chris a few weeks ago in Thailand, I believe it was, all over him like a rash, or all over each other, let's be honest, and now seeing Katie in Spain and Mallorca all over this other guy, I just thought it was a bit, it didn't give a good impression on her. It didn't come across classy at all. She isn't coming across classy, and she really, in my eyes, needs to get her act together. And it's such a shame, because I do like her, I do, but my impression, my thoughts on her are going down to you know what in a minute. Unfortunately, I do think she can get herself back together, but she's got to sort herself out. I do believe she's having some kind of crisis. She's obviously so worried about her poor lovely mum who's terminally ill, but this isn't going to help anything. It's only going to make things worse. And I know it's always easy on the outside looking in. We all make mistakes, and I do believe she can come back from this. I really do. However, there was also so many things coming out about her, saying she got in touch with a jewellery company. They basically said they would pay her to promote some stuff on Instagram. Basically, they sent her the jewellery. She got the jewellery. They didn't, and they paid her. They paid her to promote this jewellery line, and she did nothing with it. They heard nothing from her. I mean, what is going on with her? The thing is, as well, celebrities can make so much money on Instagram. They promote themselves correctly, but nobody's going to want to work with her in a minute, because for one, they're going to be wondering if she's even going to do the post, and she has to realise she doesn't have the same appeal as she had in the 90s. There are so many more reality stars now that are just popping up willy-nilly, from Love Island, from Big Brother, from The Only Way is Essex, from Made in Chelsea, all of these things. So you've got to market yourself differently, and you've got to evolve, and you've got to grow with your audience. But I don't want to be bashing her too much, but I was so disappointed when I saw that she hadn't been in touch with her kids, and I was just like, oh, that's so sad. She has gorgeous kids. They are so beautiful, and I just hope she can get her act together. I really do. But I wanted to talk to you all about this, because I'm talking about my boyfriend about all this, and she's like, oh my goodness, Gemma, give it a rest. Go on YouTube and talk about it. I've had enough, and I can't blame him. Which is why I like to talk about all of these things. I've always been a fan of like gossip really, celebrity news, and I just like talking about it, and that's what I'm going to do. There will probably be more videos like this coming out, only about stuff I'm interested in, of course. I'm not going to do videos about, I don't know, something I'm not interested. Like, for example, you're not going to see me doing a video about B&Q or something like that. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be something I'm interested in. But anyway, what do all of you think about Katie Price? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think she's going to go bankrupt? I believe she will. Do you think she'll stay with this new guy? I don't think so. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new, and if you have any video suggestions, do let me know. And if you want me to talk about anything, or if you know, if there's any celeb news or anything like that, and you're thinking, I want to talk about this, get in touch with me. Please do. I'm all open to suggestions, but of course I'm only going to talk about stuff I've got an interest in. But anyway, I hope you all have a fab day, nearly the weekend, and I hope to see you again soon.